Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the ultra-exclusive lives of Saudi Arabia's richest kids. From palatial mansions and gold-plated supercars to private jets and jet-setting weekends, this is life at the apex of power and privilege. But behind the glamour lies intrigue, expectations, and rivalries. Let's step inside. The story of Saudi Arabia's richest kids begins not in a boardroom or a luxury car showroom, but in the desert where oil transformed a kingdom almost overnight. The House of Saud, which governs a nation, sits on one of the most valuable reserves of natural resources on Earth. When oil was discovered in 1938, it didn't just bring prosperity, it created generational wealth on a scale the world had never seen. Today, the family's estimated fortune exceeds $1.4 trillion, a number so vast it's nearly abstract. But what makes this wealth unique isn't just the money, it's the structure behind it. Saudi Arabia isn't a democracy, it's an absolute monarchy. That means the royal family isn't merely rich, they're the state itself. Aramco, the oil giant fueling much of that wealth, remains deeply tied to royal ownership. Through decades of expansion and investment, the family's assets have stretched across continents from tech startups in Silicon Valley to luxury hotels in Paris and London. For the children born into this dynasty, wealth is not something they earn, it's the atmosphere they breathe. Their toys are private jets, their playground are palaces, and their inheritance is power. To grow up Saudi royal is to grow up inside an ecosystem where every comfort is provided and every move is watched. That's the paradox of the trillionaire life. Unlimited privilege, limited freedom. So, who are these children of unimaginable privilege? Most of their names never make it into headlines. Not because they don't live extravagantly, but because discretion is part of the royal code. Still, through carefully filtered appearances and insider leaks, a few names echo beyond the palace walls. Take Prince Khalid bin Salman, the younger brother of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, educated abroad, fluent in multiple languages, and trained as a fighter pilot before entering diplomacy. Or Prince Al-Walid bin Talal's descendants, who inherit not only wealth, but a legacy of one of the most visible Saudi billionaires, a man once called the Arabian Warren Buffett. These heirs are rumored to have portfolios spanning global equities, luxury real estate, and private art collections. Then there are the next-generation royals' children still in their teens, appearing in rare clips surrounded by opulence, riding gold-trimmed supercars, walking marble halls, and attending schools where tuition rivals a small fortune. Some are said controlled trust funds valued in the hundreds of millions before they even reach adulthood. But wealth in this circle isn't purely about possessions, it's about proximity. The closer a child is to the direct line of succession, the more access they have to influence, security, and global visibility. For outsiders, these heirs are like phantoms of power glimpsed briefly, always protected and constantly mythologized. In a family spanning thousands, only a few truly sit atop the golden pyramid. Try to imagine wealth so vast that your garage resembles a luxury auto showroom, and still, it's just a fraction of your holdings. That's everyday reality for Saudi Arabia's richest youth. Their family compounds stretch across multiple continents, palaces in Riyadh, villas in the French Riviera, penthouses in London, and entire private islands in the Maldives. Each residence reflects the same aesthetic: gold accents, marble imported from Italy, Swarovski crystal chandeliers, and staff operating with military precision. Their garages are the stuff of legend, lined with limited edition Ferraris, custom Rolls Royces, and Bugattis with diamond-encrusted emblems. Some are even plated in gold or wrapped in custom designs symbolizing tribal heritage or royal lineage. These cars aren't just transportation, they're statements of identity. Then there are the skies. Many young royals have access to private jets rivaling presidential aircraft. Interiors feature gold-trimmed fixtures, silk upholstery, and full entertainment suites. Some jets even have bedrooms, lounges, and showers designed for global travel without compromise. And for sea lovers, super yachts double as floating palaces, complete with helipads, cinemas, and crew members from 5 different countries. Every possession signals both status and taste, often blending Arabian design traditions with cutting-edge European craftsmanship. In this world, luxury isn't about indulgence, it's about legacy. Every object, from a car key to a palace wing, reflects the dynasty's unbroken lineage of power. A day in the life of a Saudi trillionaire child unfolds like a perfectly choreographed performance, private, secure, and meticulously designed for comfort. Mornings often begin with a call to prayer echoing through marble courtyards, followed by breakfast prepared by international chefs. Nutritionists craft each meal with precision, balancing traditional Saudi dishes with global haute cuisine. Tutors and private instructors handle academics, often using Western curricula, all within private palace wings converted into classrooms. After studies, leisure begins. Maybe horseback riding in air-conditioned arenas, swimming in infinity pools overlooking desert landscapes, or jet skiing along the Red Sea. For some, afternoons are reserved for business mentorship, shadowing their fathers during meetings, or reviewing investment portfolios. The idea is simple. Even luxury must serve purpose. By evening, the pace slows, but the spectacle grows. Lavish dinners with imported seafood, designer decor, and soft oud music set the mood. At times, international guest celebrities, diplomats, or global investors are hosted in discreet private gatherings. For entertainment, they might attend underground art events, charity galas, or simply retreat to private cinemas stocked with the latest Hollywood releases. Every detail is curated for perfection, but behind the velvet curtains lies routine and repetition. When every day offers everything, the biggest challenge becomes meaning itself. The question for these young heirs isn't what they can have, it's why they should care. From the outside, it's easy to assume their lives are perfect. But inside the Golden Gates, the story grows more complicated. With unimaginable privilege comes relentless pressure, the weight of expectation that starts from birth. Every action, friendship, and decision carries political implications. For a royal youth, privacy is rare, and mistakes can echo through an entire family branch. Many are raised under constant supervision. Personal assistants, tutors, nannies, and security teams accompany them everywhere. Freedom is limited travel, media appearances. Even social media posts are often pre-approved. In public, they represent the royal image. In private, they battle isolation. Some insiders quietly describe a loneliness that money can't cure, a life where loyalty is uncertain and friendships are filtered through security protocols. There's also the burden of inheritance. Each child grows up knowing that one day they might oversee billion-dollar ventures or represent the kingdom abroad. The pressure to be flawless is immense. If you found this peek behind the gates intriguing, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell, because there's more luxury, dynasty, and hidden power waiting. See you next time, and until then, stay curious.